My wife's finally quit laughing long enough so we could talk and figure things out. Well, good morning and welcome to TNT Homesteading. This is Terry. Today, down here at the cabin, I think going to do, probably going to take down 2 trees. I'm going to take down this tree because there's our big fire pit whenever we're burning debris and whatnot, or just want a big bonfire. But the problem with that is as you go straight up, that tree leans right over the fire. I've singed tree leaves more than once. And I don't want to start a fire in the canopy of the trees. That would be bad. So, I'm gonna go ahead and cut that one down. Mainly because I'm planning to get the chainsaw out. Ooh, let me get over here. I'm gonna get the chainsaw out to take of that tree. That is the one that I'm pretty sure is blocking a good portion of the rain over the shower shack. That cedar next to it may come down as well, but I'm just not sure. But definitely the oak. And I'm not really sure what else we may do today. It's our last day here. We'll go home later this evening, and but those 2 trees are going to come down. I'm going to go see. I don't remember where 2 of my game cameras are at, so I'm going to go see if I can find them. I'd been tagging them on Onyx when I put them in the woods, but the last time I moved them, I don't think I ever got around to doing that. So I'm going to try to go find them. And last week my wife was down here and she found a really cool waterfall, and we may go find that as well. I did find yesterday, while talking to some friends, I did find some blackberry bushes. They're thorned, but you know, that's sort of expected, being wild blackberry bushes. And I love blackberries, so I'm liable to dig those up and see if I can't get them transplanted to somewhere else, because I think in the next couple of weeks we're gonna rent a bobcat and bring it out here and put in a culvert in the drive so we don't have to go through that creek, and we're going to fill in this hole, and doing that will cover up those lovely blackberry bushes, and I don't want that. I love blackberries. So this week's supposed to have a whole bunch of rain, so it would actually be probably a pretty good time to dig those up, and then we don't have to worry about watering them. The rain will do that for us. Anyway, that's all I've got for right now. It's a beautiful morning. It was 49, I think, when I woke up this morning, and got a pot of coffee going, a fire going, and just sat down and enjoyed the morning. But breakfast is done and it's about ready to get this day going. Alright, it's taken me long enough, but now it's time to get busy. Late last year I did finally get me a good helmet, hard hat. This one actually has a face shield to keep from throwing stuff back. It also has ear protection. Eventually I'm going to buy some chaps, chainsaw chaps, but I haven't done that yet, just because the amount of chainsaw I'm going to do, I don't want to. I've already found myself getting better at this, and usually the more comfortable you get with stuff, the more chances you have for mistakes because you get careless, and I don't want to do that because a chainsaw to the leg does not sound like fun. But anyway, it's time to get these 2 trees down, so let me get to it.
It's not bad.
No. Alright, get the video camera. Go, well, that didn't go as planned.
I was recording the whole time. It almost landed on the camera. Look at it. In fact, I think I'm still recording.
Oops. That didn't go as planned.
Well, that didn't go as planned. Anyway, let's take a look.
Good thing the old dude built stuff to last.
It's not shockingly bad. I just have to get it cleaned up now.
Tear up on his body.
I don't think so.
Isn't that a miracle? Shall I tell you now how I just, before you started, I was like, please God, don't let anything catastrophic happen. And it's not catastrophic.
See, here's our problem. Oop. So here's our problem. When I put the IBC tote here, I hadn't intended to take out this tree, but I can't get my blade behind that for my back cut, so I had to cut it here. And it decided to snap and go that way. So things don't always go as planned. I don't know why it didn't fall the first time, unless I see some, yeah, I really don't know. Unless something, one of the tree up there was holding on to it.
My tree first. Woody's so excited to get his new stick.
Anyway,
Gave you a stick.
I need to get a drink of water. For a second, I thought I was gonna wet myself. Okay, probably not, but I could just see our shower shack getting demolished. My wife came over just laughing because she could hear me scream, "No!" We've come up with a game plan. My wife's finally quit laughing long enough so we could talk and figure things out. I've gone ahead and taken off the gutter piece on this side. So I've got the biggest part of the tree right there, and it's got a pretty good chunk of weight. So the next plan is to take the top off, and as I take the top off, it should tilt back the other direction, and I'll be able to take it off. You can see though, other than the little bend there, nothing else really. You can't tell there's a tree on top of this house. So anyway, I never promised I did stuff right. I just said I'd bring you along for the ride. I better get to this. Daylight's burning. Well, it worked. Once I got it cut close enough, the weight of the back end just dropped it back down. So far so good here. I'm going to get on top of the IBC tote and push it this direction. It's a family project. Well, we survived. Got it taken care of, didn't break anything short of a minor little dent in the top of the shower shack. Let me walk over here and show you. Quite happy with actually how it all turned out. So you can see the little dent right there on the top. That was the extent of the damage, thankfully. I did get the stump all the way down to there, and we have a much better opening directly above the shower shack. Now we really don't know what this is going to do until we get our next round of rain. It's supposed to be a whole bunch of rain this weekend actually, so we're considering coming down next weekend, though it's supposed to rain all weekend too, so we don't know. But if we do, it at least give us a chance to check it out and see how it's doing, see if any more trees need to come down. I did manage to buck all the wood for the, I ended up taking down 3 trees that we took down and split a little bit of it. I was concerned because of the oak, how well it would split. I had someone smarter than me apparently tell me the best thing to do is split oak when it's green. I'd always assumed you were supposed to wait until it was dry. And then that's how much wood we got out of the those 3 trees. Again, they weren't huge trees, but that's good because we're almost out of wood. Now, obviously that won't be ready until, if we're lucky, it'll be ready in this winter, but it may not be until next year. that's pretty much it. We're just trying to wrap things up for the day. Just trying to wrap stuff up and get ready to go home. Neither one of us really want to go home, but we have to. So,
Duty calls.
Duty calls. All right. Well, when you're cutting down trees, don't let it fall on top of buildings. That's usually a bad idea. Again, thankfully for us, it didn't break anything. And I told Tracy that's what I got for saying that I was starting to get more comfortable and better at felling trees, and it went the wrong way.
The only thing you broke was the wood carrier.
The only thing we did break was the wood carrier. We got a little wood carrier here. And the handle broke as we were moving split wood. Anyway, y'all, I hope you laughed at that tree falling as much as we did. When I showed her after the fact, she laughed even harder. She was already laughing, and then we showed it again, and she started again. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.